What up, it's Casper. Welcome back to another Sinatra review. Today's video, I'm talking about the movie White Chicks. White Chicks is a 2004 movie. It's rated PG-13 and it's an hour and 49 minutes. Directed by Keenen Ivory Wayans. The movie is about two FBI agents, Kevin and Marcus Copeland, who go undercover beginning of the movie to capture a drug dealer, but that mission goes wrong. The boss ends up getting very mad. They're in a very hot situation. So now fast forward a little bit more. The boss gives them another opportunity to be part of another mission. This mission is taking two Hollywood Barbie-like females to the Hamptons for a weekend. Very special event. Long story short, they have to pick them up from the airport and drive them to the Hamptons. Their dog ends up going out the window, causing an accident. The two girls realize after the accident they have cuts on their face. Them being the Barbie females that they are, they don't want to go. So Marcus and Kevin are flipping out because the reason why they have to go is because there's going to be a kidnapping for these females that they're escorting. So they're trying to capture the kidnapper, and without them, the females being there, the mission is going to go haywire again. And Marcus and Kevin are going crazy. So what they end up doing, since the girls are not going, they end up going undercover disguised as the females to the Hamptons so that the kidnapping could still happen and they can capture the person who's responsible for that kidnapping. Absolutely appreciate the Wayans brothers putting this movie out. It's so creative, so funny. This is like the type of brainstorming idea that you present definitely to your brothers and be like, hey, I have this idea. So I appreciate the fact that they put this movie out. The chemistry between both of them, you can definitely understand that this is just a comedic performance. I really appreciate the stuff that they did in this movie to make stuff as realistic as possible, in a sense of like, hey, even though this is goofy, let's still, put out a real flow throughout this movie. For me, the funniest one, say that Marcus' character is very hilarious, especially what he deals with. More of the serious type. Serious because of his wife that he has at home. He's never home at all because of his job. And his wife is always tripping, always questioning him this, questioning that. The wife is straight psycho. Every scenario Marcus deals with, for me, just makes me laugh. Not only that, I really like the fact that, especially with the Wayans brothers, a lot of the characters that they deal with this movie, it's a lot of characteristics that people who, for the viewers, they can relate to. Marcus's wife is crazy, but a lot of females will probably appreciate her because she's definitely that female that's just not playing. So there's a lot of characters in this movie besides the Wayans brothers, for the viewers, they can relate to, or definitely say like that's another person they know. Besides that, Marcus was very funny. Whenever they went undercover, that was one of those moments that made me laugh a lot throughout the movie, because it wasn't with the lines, but it was just with the presentation on just how they looked. Of the blue contacts he was wearing, it made him look cross-eyed. Bro, this dude is looking, the left eye is looking that way and the right eye is looking the opposite way. That look just made me laugh a lot. It looked like a fish. That added to Marcus being more hilarious, when especially him being undercover as the female. The arm skin not matching with like the neck skin or the face skin is like very obvious, and it's very hilarious as well. Like the actors have to put like a straight face knowing that they're acting with that. Kevin, that cool brother, will do anything to shine, whether he's undercover as the female or doing anything to shine whenever he's himself. Trying to be smooth with his walk, smooth with his talk. They complemented each other very well, both of the brothers. Very funny when Kevin's undercover. You can tell who's who. Good writing for Kevin's character, good character vibe. You understood who he was about. So yeah, appreciated his character as well. The whole FBI team and everyone who is involved with FBI did like the lines for all of them. Did like the vibe, did like the look, and the way they moved, they made it seem really official. Each actress playing the homegirls' presentation fit them very well. So I'm pretty sure reading this script is just one of those things, like they read it and they knew exactly what the script was going for. Friend females didn't feel like they were extra. The friend females all had different personalities that you knew they're all gonna be best friends. They were all part of a clique. They gave out realistic vibes. Like they just hated other females. The females they were hating on that side, just one of those females that you hated. One of those things you're either gonna pick this side of the females or the other side of the females. With the flow of this movie, you're like picking your poison on who you're trying to root for. All these actors in this movie are very hilarious. They all stand out in their own way. There is an actor in here here that I feel like without him, this movie wouldn't be what it is to this day. And that's Terry Crews, who plays the character Latrell Spencer. Definitely took over this movie. This role fit him 100%. The goofiness, the way it just seemed like he was just being him, being at home. He doesn't have to do much. The stuff they put him in this movie, you know, sometimes could be a questionable, but it fits Terry Crews, and it just added to this movie. Owning that comedic side of this movie. Terry Crews was owning that flirting side of the movie where he was trying to get at Marcus. Like, that was hilarious. Had a lot of funny moments in here where after watching this movie, you're definitely gonna remember his moments, laugh in your head, because Terry Crews definitely made this movie stand out. Time I watch it is just goofy. The camera direction in this movie is a fun one. It's very enjoyable, very funny angles to present the comedy side of Kevin and Marcus. So camera direction was great. The soundtrack in this movie was very funny as well. Memorable for me. It's just funny. It sounds dope. So there's a lot of funny moments in this movie, but if I were to put like a funny scene that I always find hilarious, I'll probably put when Terry Crews is seeing the white chicks for the first time. The lines that Terry Crews says whenever he sees the females for the first time, those moments are just straight top tier comedy. Those lines and moments hit. Those are very funny. Anytime Terry Crews is dealing with the undercover white chicks, that's basically my favorite moments of the movie. When he first sees them and he describes what a woman is, that was crazy. That dude who's walking with him, kind of like his PA, his personal assistant, he's an underrated character. So that's what I mean about this movie. They have good characters who are underrated but fit very well. The way the movie ends, very comedy as well. It just ends with another funny moment. So Terry Crews once again ends the movie strong. After my watching the movie White Chicks, out of 10, I'm gonna have to give the movie a 9 out of 10. That's my movie review for the movie White Chicks. Shout out to you guys for tuning into the video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, y'all.
Where are the white women at?
Let's do this.